Hello, San Angelo. Welcome to Live Daily News Show. I'm James Bellini. In news, a GoFundMe has been started after an afternoon crash yesterday. This coming Saturday is Free Fishing Day, and the Wall Hawks are battling the Thrall Tigers in a winner-takes-all game in Round Rock, the state championship game. Before the news, though, we have Chasity Oaks from the Chicken Farm Art Center in studio, and we'll get into that interview right after these messages from Jim Bass and Carpet Tech.
The 25 Ford Explorer, proudly made in Detroit, Michigan. Take advantage of unbeatable employee pricing and exclusive dealership discounts to make it an unbelievable $37,000. Choose from a variety of trims and colors to find your perfect match. Built in America and sold right here at Jim Bass Ford for over 60 years. Houston Hart and Arden Road or 24/7 at bassbunch.com.
My name is Cade Simmons. I'm the site manager here in San Angelo. What matters to our customers, I believe, is what we say is CT quality, CT experience, just making sure their needs are met, taking care of their home like it was ours. You just have to keep thinking of, it's never the wrong time to do the right thing. So just making sure you're taking care of what needs to be taken care of, and just knowing that they can rely on us, I think, matters to them a lot.
Welcome back, everybody. James Bellini here with Chasity Oaks with the Chicken Farm Arts Center. Miss Oaks, how are we doing?
I'm great. How are you today?
I'm doing great. So how's Chicken Farm Arts Center doing?
It's doing great. We're really excited about the Chicken Farm Arts Center right now because we have so many fun things going on. We've really taken it past the normal business operations now, and we're in full swing with the fun stuff.
All right.
So that's our classes, our events, and there's just lots of more fun things to come. So
yeah, so you sold all the vendor booths.
Yeah, we did. So this weekend is our first Saturday art market. It's our summer pop art market. And so beach theme and lots of fun, popsicles, things like that. So all of our vendor spots were sold out,
all right.
Which is pretty exciting. We've even got a couple food vendors. So Be Back Food Wagon is coming. Kona Ice is coming for a couple hours. The Crazy Fruit is coming. And then we've got some other folks who are doing baked goods like Cat's Confections and Sugar Smash Bakery. Yeah, and KC Sweets and Eats.
Yeah, we read that Be Back food truck serves alligator bites.
Yeah,
so
they serve all sorts of things.
I don't know where you get alligator bites in San Angelo, but you can get them at Be Backs on Saturday.
Yeah, there you go. So come to the chicken farm.
Exactly.
So that's a lot of fun. And then leading up to our first Saturday, we have our concert in the yard. So it's our free concert. Michael Williams is opening up, and then Don Gabbert and Randy Blackwood are headlining.
Okay.
So it's pretty exciting. Be Back Food Wagon is going to be out there that night too. So you can come eat there, or bring your own and bring a chair. We'll have chairs and things like that there, but we're excited to have them play for us.
Well, good deal. You also said somebody came in from Chicago, and he was going to be there.
That's right. So on our first Saturday art market, our summer pop, we're going to be popping some bubbles. So Ben the Bubble Guy is new in town, and he moved here from Chicago, and he's pretty excited to show off all of his cool bubble tricks and bubble shows, and he's going to be doing some demonstrations for us and the kids out in the back parking lot. So
and he's not just dipping a little
wand
into he does the big bubbles around the kids and everything.
Yeah, and he does he makes his own bubbles, and so they're really a specialty mix that he uses, and he can do fun things with them, so like bouncing bubbles and creating cool little things with them. And
that's cool.
Yeah, he's a full-on entertainer and has a great following.
Got
and
a secret formula for that.
He does
stuff.
Yeah,
like the Coca-Cola recipe or something.
Right, exactly.
All right, what else we got going on?
So we've got some things going on for the kids on Saturday too. We've got our normal outdoor games and things like that that'll be open and available, but our kids coop will be open this weekend. So bring the kids out. It's family friendly, and they'll get to work on an art activity in our kids coop.
All right.
So
no, I've been out there before, and I took my niece and nephew, and it was just so much for them to do too. And
awesome.
The vendors were also really cool. I think there was one lady doing like stained glass, and she was fitting it together, and she was showing them how to do it. And
yeah,
I mean, it was really interesting, and you learn a lot, and it's just a good Saturday activity.
It really is. And there's a couple of our vendors do. Actually, not our vendors. Our studio artists are doing classes.
It might have been studio artists.
Yeah, and some of them are doing classes some do them during first Saturday. I believe Kaleido Lab, Tony Garcia in Kaleido Lab, studio number 10, he is doing some stained glass too.
Okay.
So his is kind of like a maker's lab, and he's fairly new to the farm, but he's got a bunch of classes, and we'll give you some information on those and when they are. But they're beginning stained glass classes, so anyone can drop in or come in and try their hand at not ceramics, but stained glass, and it's pretty cool. I've been really impressed.
Is it like the first Saturday, I guess, after the school year ended? So
yeah,
get out and go learn something more.
Right.
And get the kids up, because it is a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is, and it's really impressive that you can come drop in for a class like that and then walk away with the finished product.
Right. That's also what's special about it.
Yeah.
Usually, let's sit there or something,
right.
but nope, you take it home with you.
Take it home with you. That's right. So come out and see Tony. He's got some fun things lined up in stained glass. We've also got our normal studio artist in the back is Mad Mouse Studio, and they're a big hit with the kids too. So they've got the critters and some snakes and frogs and reptiles and things like that are a lot of fun for the kids to come and check out too.
All right, well, good deal.
Yeah.
Lots of stuff. Mm-hmm. Where is the chicken farm? Just remind everybody.
So the chicken farm is at 2505 Martin Luther King Drive. We're up on the north side of town, closer to the north side Walmart. So pretty easy to get to. Parking, we have some parking lot access across the street from us. So if the spaces are filled up in the front, you can park across the street.
It's almost right across the street from Franco's and everything.
Yeah, it's right down the street from them. Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, did we miss anything?
I think that covers us for first Saturday, but I have some other news.
Okay.
If I'm capable of sharing that.
Absolutely.
All right. So we're really excited because later this month we have a new event that we're promoting that just got announced yesterday. It's going to be a night market on June 19th, and it's in partnership with Cody Weisenhunt. He's leading the charge on coordinating vendors and food trucks and things like that. But we just realized that it's such a missed opportunity to not have people at the Chicken Farm Art Center during the evening, because all the lights come on. It's just a really peaceful place, and especially at dusk. So we'll have some live music then, and we'll have our vendors and new vendors. The restaurant will be open. So it'll be a really exciting time to get to experience the property in the evening versus in the middle of the heat of the day.
You got all those nice string lights up and everything. And I have a thing for string lights, I guess.
I do too. I'm a sucker for a good patio.
No, absolutely.
And there's not a lot of great patios in town that are covered and or have a lot of shade, and so our patio has lots of shade and is perfect for summer weather.
No, it kind of reminds me of, like in these small towns around here, they'll have string lights out around the city hall, and like if you think of Mason kind of downtown, that's kind of what the chicken farm reminds me of a little bit.
That's awesome.
And
I love that.
Kind of condensed, smaller, but
right, exactly.
But no, that's what it reminds me of.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, thanks.
Absolutely. No, it's really cool in there. It really is, and lots of cool little activities, lots of cool things you can learn and buy, and yeah, just really a good thing for San Angelo.
It is. It's just a fun family-friendly thing to do, and you don't have to have a reason to be there. You can just wander around. You don't have to be looking to buy something. You can just get to come and experience it, bring the family, and you might find something you like, you might not, but that's okay. We just want you to come out and enjoy yourself.
All right. Well,
so,
did we miss anything?
We did. I thought of one other thing I missed. I would be quite remiss if I didn't talk about how wonderful our food is at Roots at the Silo.
All right.
So they are going to have their normal brunch on for Saturday. The menu lineup is fantastic. It always is, but for some reason this month it seems a little bit extra. So check out the menu at Roots at the Silo on Facebook. Okay. And then they're also open Thursday through Saturday evenings. So it'll be fun to also have our night market on June 19th also overlap with the time that the restaurant's open.
Right. What time does that open? How long is it open?
It's usually around 6:30 to 9.
Okay.
So
reservations
preferred. Yeah.
Call out. And, get reservations out there just to make sure you can get in. And,
yeah. It's a fairly small little space, and so it's always best to have reservations.
Well, it's just kind of have reservations anyway.
That's true.
Like that, so. All right. Well. Anything else?
I think that cuts us covered this time, but we're really excited. We'll be back with lots of more information, and I'm going to leave you guys with some info on what our upcoming events are for the whole month of June. And
all right, no, we'll throw them up right now while we're
awesome.
We're talking here.
Perfect.
No, yeah, great activities out there, and we dumped a lot of information on people right here.
No, we
lots
did.
of cool things going on.
Yeah,
and it's nice that you're moving into the evening. It seems like y'all are kind of expanding just a little bit here and there.
We are, and we're excited. We'll be doing some new things, so I'll hopefully get to come back and talk about those. But just as a quick little hint, I think we're going to be doing more music things and some more ceramic things, easier access, like you painted ceramics. So we're pretty excited to get a couple more things rolling.
Is that something that you want to see in the future for the chicken farm? Is expanding the hours some and maybe doing more special events throughout the year? Or?
Yes. Yeah, that's exactly right. The idea in general with the chicken farm is that it's a place that we build up to being always open, and that there's something going on all the time. So if you're ever going, what can I do in San Angelo? Oh, wait, the chicken farm has something.
Right.
They're surely going to have something. That's what we want to be. We want to be that top of mind, first place that people think of, because we'll always have something going on. So we're
especially during the summer, right?
Yeah.
Now the kids are out of school and people might be taking vacation time here and there.
Yep. But it's, what do I do in between?
Right.
So, yeah, exactly.
All right. Well, Miss Oaks, we appreciate you coming on today.
Thank you. I appreciate being here.
Yes, ma'am. Back to you guys. Into the news, yesterday afternoon, a supposed medical issue caused a 5-car crash at the Cato on 29th Street, located in the Lakeview Town Center, where a white Suburban hopped the curb and crashed into several vehicles. Now, a GoFundMe for one of the families involved is asking for help, as he claims the car was totaled in the crash. You can go to sanjalive.com to donate. And this coming Saturday is annual Free Fishing Day, where Texans and out-of-state fishermen can fish without a license on Texas public waterways. Texas Parks and Wildlife Director of Inland Fisheries Tim Birdsong said Free Fishing Day is an annual event that encourages Texans to get outdoors, enjoy nature, and go fishing with family and friends. Our hope is that experienced anglers will use this opportunity to take others fishing and share their knowledge, skills, equipment, and love of the sport to recruit new anglers. And today at 4 o'clock, the final high school athletic game of the school year for the Contra Valley is taking place, as the Wall Hawks are taking on the Thrall Tigers at Dell Diamond in Round Rock. Wall, who is 34-6 overall, is playing for their second state championship and is back in the state finals for the second time in the last 3 years. The Hawks beat the Boyd Yellow Jackets 2-1 in a 3-game series to punch their ticket to state. Thrall, who boasts a 39-7-1 record, has a chance to win their second state championship since 1998. Last season, Thrall was knocked out in the second round of the 2A playoffs and are now at state in the 3A playoffs. Word is Maverick McAllister is an ace pitcher for the Tigers and has already committed to West Texas A&M. Although, of course, Wall has Gunnar Dillard, who is committed to Oklahoma. Ryan Chadwick's at the game and will recap it, but Paul Harris will have live updates on the game as it is being played. And we'll get into weather right after this quick word from Jay Chandler.
It's hard to believe how reckless some people can be and how hard they fight against real victims. You need a partner who consistently beats the giants and who will never, ever flinch.
Into weather right now, it's 90 degrees outside with a high 92 and a low tonight around 72. Tomorrow will be mostly sunny with a high up around 95 and a low at 72. Over the weekends, highs will top out 101 on Sunday, and it will be hot all weekend long. Lows will be in the low 70s. On Monday, we have a low chance at rain around 20%, and the high will be up around 97. And we'll be right back after this quick word from Condos, Diamonds, and Coins.
When it comes to unique pieces you can't find anywhere else, Condos, Diamonds, and Coins is your one-stop shop. With over 24 years in the diamond and coin industry, Condos, Diamonds, and Coins is West Texas's choice for diamonds, jewelry, coins, silver, and gold. Owner Bill Cano stands by his work and offers free consultations, including estate jewelry. Don't just trust anyone with your valuables. Come see the staff at Cano's at 1016 West Beauregard in San Angelo.
I want to thank Conno's Diamonds and Coins for always being sponsors here at the Live Daily News Show. They have loaned us this incredible piece of jewelry that looks better around Tessa when she's here. But you can find this jewelry and all other sorts of jewelry and coins there at Conno's. Tessa loves her turquoise. But thank you for watching the Live Daily News Show, the only locally owned news show in the Concho Valley. Go like us on Facebook, X, and other social media platforms, and download the San Angelo Live mobile app. For the Live team, I'm James Bellini.